Good morning. Time now is 6:48. We're looking at a nice day across our area. Blend of sun and clouds, temperatures in the 70s, and overall we could use some rainfall. Not going to see a whole lot this weekend. So here's Newport Harbor, looking at temperatures here in the low 50s and nice sunshine out there. Similar story also over here in East Providence. That sun is on the right-hand side of your screen, of course. You can see temperatures here also in the 50s. So it's kind of a chilly start this morning, seeing parts of Bristol County. Look at this, low 40s from Taunton down towards New Bedford. So depending on where you are, it's a little bit cooler as you're waking up this morning and heading on out. So if you are heading out, of course, have the sweatshirt. I won't need it all day, but certainly for the next couple of hours here this morning. Radar is nice and quiet, not tracking any kind of wet weather. However, with that said, we certainly could use some rainfall, especially across southern areas. You can see this is the latest update, the drought monitor from Thursday. So the latest update came Thursday, and you can see these numbers here showing the moderate drought conditions in South County, also in parts of the Cape and also Nantucket. So these are the locations that really have kind of been starved of some rainfall for quite some time. And actually some of the numbers for the summer months have, places like Narragansett, Westerly, Newport, several inches below the average for rainfall during the summer months. So we could use some rainfall. Of course, other areas in yellow is abnormally dry. So not seeing a whole lot of rainfall though for today. Also, on the mind of many people, of course, we're heading to that season for fall foliage. Our average peak isn't until late October on average. So although every year is different, we certainly have some time to go until we start seeing some of those brighter colors. Now, three key things, mainly dry for today. Brief late day shower on Sunday. That's about it. Not a big deal by any means. And looking at a bit warmer temperature trend as we go into next week. So here's the wide view of what's going on across most of the country here. High pressure from the southeast up into the northeast, so we're nice and dry. Some showers here across the Great Lakes region. We could see a couple stray showers later tomorrow as a very weak disturbance passes on through, but not enough to really make a dent in any of those drought conditions that we're seeing across the area. Let's time things out. We'll go through the daytime hours today. We'll start in the afternoon. Notice we have a blend of sun and clouds. This is 3 p.m. No rainfall, just a blend of sun and clouds. A few areas of green though off to the west. That's a few pop-up showers. I really can't rule out one across the inland areas later on today, but I think for the most part, we're staying dry for our Saturday, keeping that theme going right into Sunday morning. Here's 6 a.m. looking at the clouds out there and some clearing as well. And then as we go through the day, a blend of sun and clouds. Notice though by the afternoon, here's 12 p.m. If you look closely, there's a couple little blips of green popping up, and that's just, again, a stray shower that might pop up during the afternoon as a very weak disturbance passes on through the atmosphere. Other than that, though, we're looking just fine. We'll not be canceling any plans or events for this weekend, as it primarily looks to be a dry weekend. And actually, as we go into Monday, keeping that idea going as well with the dry conditions right through the daytime hours. However, temperatures will be trending upwards a bit as we head into Monday afternoon. So here's that 7-day forecast for you, and you can see what I'm talking about here. Again, mainly dry this weekend, brief late day shower on Sunday, not a big deal. Then we're looking at temperatures upper 70s to near 80 for Monday and Tuesday, and then keeping that dry stretch going for much of next week. And like I said, unfortunately, we do need some rainfall. Not seeing a whole lot of that though in this 7-day. And of course, the full 7-day, you can find it more in detail on our website at WPRI.com. Let's